What's up, dudes? You miss me? You've been doing a lot of things. I don't know, man. I feel like some people have abandoned me, man. They've abandoned me. They've abandoned me. What's up, JJ, Gabe, Carl, Donovan, K-Dog, Gamer, YouTube Ninja. Oh my god, where the hell have you been, bro? The team you play on is 5-0. How the hell did that happen, dude? You're not that good. Just playing. Just messing with you. Alright, guys. So, yeah, originally... So, last night, I know that I said that... during the stream, hey, no spoilers for Super Showdown. I haven't watched it because someone in this chat named Gabe decided that when we were playing Grand Theft Auto last night that he would keep me up till 3 o'clock in the morning. So I wasn't gonna wake up 2 hours later to watch Super Showdown, so I said screw it. So I have to watch it on demand. Thanks, Gabe, for keeping me up so late. Even though we accomplished like literally nothing in most of that time, all the hours that we spent playing GTA 5. We literally ended up completing one heist with another group of guys, and that took an hour and a half, and then everything else after that we played till, I don't know, we started playing at what, like 10:30 or something. So till midnight, let's say, we spent trying to complete one mission to earn $100,000. And again, mind you, the whole point of the grind in GTA 5 was to get money. So we spent an hour and a half trying to get 100K, and then after that, it was nothing but screwing around. So I didn't really accomplish anything that I had set to accomplish last night. But anyways, guys, so today I was originally gonna. I was sorry, I went off track. Yesterday, last night I talked about doing The Walking Dead for the stream today. But here's my problem with that. My problem with that is the fact that since Telltale has technically gone under, there's no guarantee that we're gonna see like the end of the actual game. So that's why I struggle with the decision to not play the game, because the thing is that we don't know if they're ever gonna have episodes to actually finish the game, because of the fact that their studios closed down and they sent home their last employees, their last few employees were sent home recently, so they need some other game development studio to pick up where they left off in order to finish the game, for it to even be finished. So, and episode 2 is not going to be the finish of the game, so that's why I decided not roll with it, because then it just kind of gets up our hopes, but we don't know if they're ever going to finish the game, which is a very unfortunate thing. I cannot believe what the hell those... Like, what was it? In the last 5 years, we've had THQ, like two pretty... I mean, Telltale, I don't know how big they are in comparison to THQ. I don't think they're as big. But THQ went under and freaking Telltale went under. Like, what the hell are these people doing, man, with their money? Like, how do you go under like this? Like, what in the world are you doing? Something's got to be wrong if you're going under. The people managing your business suck ass. Alright, guys, so anyways, today we are going to be doing the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is probably, I would say, one of the more anticipated matchups this week coming in. Both teams are undefeated, I believe. Yeah, they're both undefeated, right? I'm pretty sure. So Jacksonville's last game, they're coming off a win against New England, right? I'm kind of bad with this right now. I felt like that was their last game, though. Was a win against New England. And let me go ahead and move on to this. Really, this thing is so stupid. They lost to Tennessee. Really? Well, they still beat New England, so that's a team that matters in the playoffs. Tennessee, not so much. What's up, Rajan? How's it going, dude? Cowboys versus Texans. That's not an interesting game. That will not be. That's not an interesting game by any means. Really, I don't think. All right. So either way, so it's still a. No, it's not interesting. There's nothing interesting about that game, dude. I mean, it's interesting if you live in Texas, but it's not interesting if you don't live in Texas, I guess. I mean, in my opinion. Just like, do I find Browns versus Bengals interesting? Not really, because it's the same game. It's the same shit every year. I mean, it's meh, meh. But anyways, guys, all right. So let's go ahead and do 3-minute bets, dudes. So 3-minute bets starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How is this interesting? Very easily. Kansas City Chiefs, almost unquestionably the best offense in the NFL right now. Jacksonville Jaguars, unquestionably the best defense in the NFL right now. Kansas City undefeated. Jacksonville still with a pretty good record of their own. Both teams defeating reasonably prominent teams. That's why it's interesting. Ow. Meh. I don't think it's big because they go to New England next week. Because let's mind you that Jacksonville beat New England. So if Kansas City can beat Jacksonville, then that says something to me about Kansas City, regardless of what happens in New England. 1 week at a time. Falcons versus Pittsburgh. I don't know, dude. Like Atlanta hasn't shown me enough to warrant them being spotlighted. Like, I would like Atlanta to do good, but they're playing kind of poopy, to be honest. The only other game that I would say probably looks reasonably well, the only other game I think that interests me would be the Eagles, and you have Eagles and the Vikings. That would be another interesting game to watch. Baker's looking real good, yeah. Yeah, I mean, aside from a couple of well, yeah, so I didn't really see a second interception, but I mean, it was kind of like at the end of the game, not to say that he should have thrown it anyways, but it sounded like there was some reason for the coaches to question and remember, you're only going to be able to bet 20 maximum anyways, no matter what you put in there, so you're only get he had a bad pass at the end of the game because I mean, it was the coaches could have done something more comfortable for him. The first pass was a deflection off of Callaway's hands that should have been caught. The fumbles were exchanges at the center those were just awful. I mean, you should never have that kind of stuff, but I mean, it's I'm not trying to make excuses, but I kind of am because I mean, you're a rookie QB, so you're kind of given a little wiggle room at least. All right, so they're calling for light rain in this game. This is a 1:00 game as well in Kansas City. You know what? I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on all Madden. I wouldn't have had any reason to change it. All right. Sorry about that. NFL vet. What? What are you talking about? Oh, Preston, yeah. You know what? Did it cut? I think it cut that off because I don't think that's the name of the. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just NFL vet, isn't NFL veteran. So it's abbreviated. I abbreviated the name of the rank. I thought you weren't waking up to watch Super Showdown, bro. I didn't see it yet, so I have no idea. But then Donovan also said it's meh. All right, guys. I think this is the way I've been doing it. 15 seconds. Wait, Donovan, I thought you said Super Showdown meh. I thought that meant you saw it and it was not really that good. So now you're telling me that you didn't even see it. And then somehow you're going to say meh. All right, guys. So this is it. I think I've been doing 15-second play clocks, right? I'm pretty sure. We'll just do it anyways. Oh my god, it's 10:25. This fudge. So like I said, I started the stream later because I wasn't anticipating doing Madden. I was anticipating on doing The Walking Dead, but because of the fact that we don't know if they're even going to finish the Walking Dead game, I don't want to continue playing through the last season because we don't know if we're gonna actually get an ending to the story, which is majorly disappointing. Can we get a Hug Nation in chat? Yeah, guys, throw up them hugs in chat.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Blake Bortles and the reigning AFC South champion Jacksonville Jaguars do battle with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're out to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A minute ago, Arrowhead was rocking. The offense led out by all-pro tight end Travis Kelce as the Chiefs get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. Charles, good matchup here. A couple of playoff teams from a season ago.
And just think about how the NFL works, partner. 8 teams that made the playoffs the year before didn't make it last season. So there's always going to be parity in this league, and guys have to be ready to go. Just because you made it the year before.
That's a joke. There's always going to be parity in this league. I don't know, man. You have to prove that to me first, because I'm not seeing it. All right, so anyways, it's time.
Coming off a career-high 388 yards last week, Blake Bortles bringing out the Jags. He also threw 2 touchdowns in that win for the Jags over the Jets, Charles. So pretty good week for Mr. Bortles.
Yeah, what does his teammate Jalen Ramsey call it? Playoff Blake?
Wait, they played the Jets last? I thought they played the Patriots last. Didn't they? Oh, I guess maybe it was the Jets.
The only concern is they go on the road to take on
That's right, because they played them the week after the Browns played them, I think.
Had 11 carries for 30 yards against the Jags.
Hey, what's up, Trains? How's it going, dude? Who the hell thought it was a good idea to put an oval jumbotron in there? Dude, I don't know. Someone thought they were being slick because everything's square. You know, it's funny. My brother says that a lot. Everything's. Oh, he fumbled! Oh, and Kansas City recovers. Oh, that was definitely out. The ball. I don't know. That was kind of bang bang. Like could have been incomplete, but wow. You don't see that often anymore in Madden. He caught it, then he went after it and dropped it. Let's see, was he down? Oh, he may have been down. He may have been down. Knee, oh, I don't know. It was close. It was close, but I think it actually came out just before he went down. Damn. Wow, right off the rip, dude. Kansas City goes for the ball, pops it out, gets the turnover. You were thinking you should put in Hill or Adrian Peterson. Nah.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's up to you, bad. What the hell? The linebacker, you see that? The linebacker just went in the back. They brought up the safety. Oh my god, that was terrible. The linebacker went to safety. Did you see that? It looked like that's what just happened there.
See an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long. long afternoon for those.
See, week 3 I missed because I was on vacation, so I didn't see any football that week at all.
Now a play fake.
Play action. Mahomes throwing deep. Oh, incomplete. Slightly overthrown.
His favorite target.
All right, guys.
Oh, and that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free.
The people scaring me from my, you're scaring you from my team is only Barkley, dude. No, everyone on my team needs to scare you. Everyone on my team needs to scare you, bro. Because any given week, any given Sunday, dude, these dudes are scary. Oh, nice stuff there.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
9-6.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But
I can't believe that.
They put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
So they beat the Eagles and the Jaguars. So they beat two playoff contender teams back-to-back weeks. Is what you're telling me somehow. Ugh. How annoying. No, I don't think Eli Manning's trash. Eli Manning's good, but he's not his brother. I'll put it that way. Oh, a first down. Damn. He's not his brother. I would take Peyton Manning over Eli Manning any day. But obviously Peyton Manning doesn't play anymore, so you have Eli. I mean, I don't think he's bad, but obviously something's changed in New York. I mean, but it's still, we got to keep in mind, I don't know. He's got some receivers, but he's kind of, man, I don't know. Like, I just feel like, you know, what's his receiving core? Like, I mean, is Shepard and OBJ really enough? I mean, I remember when he had like a third guy, when he had a true slot guy, right? Like Victor Cruz. I mean, they seem to be able to do a lot more. Another play action, damn. Oh, Mahomes scrambling to the outside. He was going to run it, but wait, I think he was past the line. He was over the line, I think, when he threw the ball.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Whoa, someone ran out of bounds. Wow, illegal touching. Wow, he ran out of bounds and came back in. They actually have that this year? Oh my god. But wait, how did he not gain? How is it just loss of down and incomplete pass? No penalty? I'm a little confused by that. The Chiefs are way overrated. I don't know, dude. You have to explain that. What's up, chicken fried eggs? Welcome back. You gotta explain that one to me. I mean, it's not like, well, they're just kind of barely edging people in games, right? I mean, you got Mahomes who threw for, who's already thrown for a boatload of touchdowns. I mean, how is that overrated? It's not like, oh, they got a lucky bounce here and there, and they're just barely beating teams. It's no, I mean, they're putting on pretty good performances. Yeah, but you could have said that about Atlanta last year. Remember last year, Atlanta took down Los Angeles, no problem, and Atlanta didn't exactly have the greatest defense. They had a good enough offense. C trains, that's what you get, bro.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off.
But the Rams are a different team. I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe offensively they are slightly. Exit Tavon Austin, enter Brandon Cooks. I mean, oh my gosh, right up the gut, touchdown. He wasn't even touched. Hunt? No, Spencer Ware. Wow, what the heck? Not even Hunt. Damn. If they beat Jacksonville and New England, I mean, yeah.
Like old time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Aqib Talib. There's a reason why. No, there's a reason why Denver let him go. I mean, their defense was sucking it up, bro, with him on there. I mean, he had his time in Denver, but it's over. I don't look at him as being a prominent cornerback anymore. He's old. Ndamukong Suh, you're talking about the walk. Basically, he's like the Rasheed Wallace of the NFL. He's the walking technical. Trains. The Browns are 1-2-1. Hey, see, that's the thing, man. That's where ties matter. Tie breaking across. I mean, again, that's NFC team, so that doesn't matter there. But if you were looking for a final playoff spot, that tiebreaker could be enough, or that tie could be enough to get you into the playoffs potentially. What's up, Legendary? How's it going, dude? What's up, Darius?
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field, and they had the fumble last time.
Yeah, but
that's a no-no.
I don't know, Chicken. I mean,
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
I don't know, man. But the thing is that if you have a bad defense and the other team has a bad defense and you win, I mean, then that means your offense is just better. I mean,
we'll see if they can pick those things back up.
And you still won, so I mean.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They go play action for Yeldon.
Oh my gosh, that could have been picked.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Bandwanger. What's a bandwanger?
Here in just a second, TJ Yeldon is certainly someone to mention.
Came out of Alabama with a lot of attention, but earned it. This guy is better and better at a lighter weight. Shifty back who can finish with power.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the ground, this is TJ Yeldon. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Coming off the edge for
So I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It's hard to say right now whether or not Detroit could actually be a playoff team. But in theory, the teams that New England have lost to are playoff contenders. So I wouldn't be too comfortable about that just yet. Because record is one thing, but whether or not you can actually beat the other teams, that's another.
Extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
pass situation.
They lost to the Jaguars and they lost to the Lions. Now the Lions, obviously, they wouldn't have to worry about until later on if that comes to that. But oh God, oh, down goes Bortles, down goes Bortles. What about the Bears making the playoffs? I mean, it's a possibility. But after that epic meltdown against the Packers, though, like. Yeah, so Eric Berry, the Eric Berry is out of this game, and then what was it, DJ Hayden, and there was, shoot, I don't know if I took out the other guy. I can't remember. Shoot, I don't know if I did. There was one other guy who was injured for Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel about New England, so I mean, I'm not hoping they go very far just so that other teams get a chance.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
That movie is, I've seen that movie way too many times in the last 10, 15 years. It's time for a new movie.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you
Calais Campbell, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right, Fournette. You're right. Yeah, Fournette was the only other one. So it was DJ Hayden and Fournette were ruled doubtful. Everyone else was ruled either questionable or they played or whatever. So when is the Super Showdown? The Super Showdown was this morning. What is wrong with Pats? The fact that we've seen them like almost every year, like in the playoffs or in a Super Bowl, that's old. It's time for some new blood, man. That's what made last year. That's what made last year's Super Bowl like so much more exciting. I think for the entire nation was the fact that, you know, anytime anyone can take down New England, that's good. Oh man, get wrecked, bro. But I'd rather them not be in the Super Bowl because, again, we've seen that movie. It's old. It's outplayed. We're done. You know, it's over. Time for new teams.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
What the heck are you talking about, chicken? No, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, in Madden 19, didn't they add NCAA? No, they don't have NCAA. They have like you can do like a custom draft class.
So possession 1 ended in 6.
No, they don't need one more time. They're done.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves.
They got 5. They're done.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Because he's chicken. What?
Fielded at the 20. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return.
Then Brady and Belichick can go right off in the sunset together, and then we'll see how that whole franchise turns out. We'll see how supportive the base is when their losses start exceeding their wins.
You had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're gonna get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10.
When Brady leaves, it's all over. I mean, that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. I remember because I thought in the past, oh my gosh, wow, Bortles almost got sacked again. Almost could have thrown a pick. Why is that guy tapping him on the shoulder? Dude, you would totally get a flag for that. How is that not like excessive? That's like taunting right there for sure. But the thing is that I think someone posted something before in Discord like, oh, the Patriots are the most loyal fans, but it's like, it's one thing when you're successful, but it's another thing when you're not successful. So you have to have, like, if your team's plays like the Browns, if you're like 1-15 and you still have fans coming to the stadium and you're still filling up the stadium and they do that over consecutive years, then you can tell me that your team's supportive. But when your team's doing good and people keep showing up, that doesn't prove anything. That just proves that people are going to come watch you when you're good, which that would be the same for any team, right? So, I mean, it's kind of stupid to say, oh, yeah, well, the Patriots have the most supportive fan base over the last, well, of course they do, because you've been successful. But when you're not, then let's see how supportive they are. Oh, my gosh, down goes Bortles. Down goes Bortles. I mean, that's the thing, Train. See, I mean, yeah, I mean, I kind of have to make an argument for that, but, you know, it's like if you can still watch the Browns, and that's the thing, I can only say that because you have so many people who've been watching the Browns play for so long, like people who remember like the 1960s 1964 championship team. There's been people that have been watching like that long, and they're still hoping for, you know, something good to happen. I mean, I'd say that's pretty damn committed. Now, granted, there's been people who've given up too. I mean, I haven't given up, but I haven't been watching since the 60s. So, I mean, I can't say I'm nearly as loyal, but I do keep up with them, and it's not like I've never completely lost hope. But obviously, it gets very demeaning. It gets very difficult to watch after a while, right? Especially last year, that was absolutely atrocious. Like every week, you have to ask, like, how can you not win a game? What's up, Donald? Dude, the Packers aren't even good. I don't know. I mean, I guess. I mean, I can see why you'd think that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle.
The Vikings got lucky last year. What the heck, dude? I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know about lucky. I mean, could you say the play against the Saints was lucky? I mean, I would say that would be the only thing I could say was lucky. Not the whole season overall, but the catch from Diggs at the end against New Orleans, that was luck. I mean, that wasn't actually just skill. You just had that was a prayer essentially and luck.
Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes
Trains, look in chat, dude. There's a command for my favorite teams for all the leagues I follow.
Here's 1st and 10.
Packers are way overrated. I can't believe they still think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're kind of like the modern. They're like, to me, they kind of remind me of the modern day Colts. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say that. I think that's very, very accurate to say. They're like the modern day Colts with Peyton Manning, where like you can almost guarantee that every year they were going to the playoffs, and then they would kind of fizzle out like at some point in the playoffs. I mean, it was just a matter of how deep would they go before they fizzled out. But that was the one thing that you could always like bank on and plus they played their division was garbage as well. That was another thing that helped the Colts, was that you could guarantee almost every year that the Colts were going to beat the Jaguars, the Texans, and the Titans. You could almost guarantee that every year because all those teams were weak.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat
So and Green Bay, if you in Green Bay's division, I wouldn't say Minnesota's weak. That's probably their toughest matchup. But
didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run, worked out well.
Trains, don't be a troll. But I saw your crying face. Remember, the Yankees lost yesterday too, bro. So let's not I don't think you're in a position to be you know, throwing salt here, bro.
They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy.
And you have to keep in mind that, remember, the Astros are also the defending you know, champs, right? Right? The Red Sox are who? Meh. No one. No one special. So quite a little different story here, to be honest.
Offense now gets set and heads back onto the field, and 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul searching now.
Preston, did you see? I didn't realize it was that old. Apparently, they said the Braves were the first team to go down since like 1912, to go down 0-2 in the beginning of the playoff series. Supposedly, I don't know if that's just for like this round of the playoffs or what. It was some weird like stat though, something that hasn't happened in like a lot of years.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run.
Man, Jacksonville's not getting anything going here.
If you get strung out on the perimeter,
who do you think's gonna win, the Patriots or the Chiefs? I mean, it's not, for me, that's not about who I think is gonna win. I'd want the Chiefs to win, dude. Like I said, I'm all for new blood.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
What's up, Markle? Your name reminds me of Urkel.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on.
Oh, I like how Sidney Crosby was talking trash about. Well, yeah, but you gotta keep in mind too that Washington also has who was that? Tom Wilson on their team is suspended for 20 games for his hit in preseason or whatever. Bortles throws. Oh no, he caught it. Then he dropped it. Oh my gosh. What is the commands? Yeah, look at JJ's exclamation point CMDS. That'll give you a list of all the commands. And the Broncos would have won if the ref didn't call that obvious delay of game penalty. What? I'm not sure about that at all. I can't speak to if the Broncos could have won.
wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the offense will take.
When was the last time Browns played on Sunday Night Football? I have no idea.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
It's because they got Baker Mayfield now. That's the thing. I mean,
the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
You know what I remember? Was it? I can't remember if it was Thursday night or Sunday night. I remember the one game. It was the year after the Giants came off the Super Bowl win against New England. I'm pretty sure. And it was the Giants came to Cleveland to play on like a Thursday. I think it was a Thursday night game. I swear it had to be, or it was some night game. Oh, he throws it deep, overthrown. And the Giants were at like the 2-yard line, and Eli Manning goes to throw like this short throw to the end zone. Now this is before they even had OBJ, so this is a while ago. And then I can't remember. I want to say it was like Anthony Henry, but my mind's a little sketchy on that because it was a long time ago. But then the Browns got a pick six, and they ended up beating the Giants in that game. It was the year after they won the Super Bowl, or the following season, after they won the Super Bowl against New England. So I guess it would have to be 2008, right? Because it was 2007 or 2008, 2009 season, right? Because it was 2007, 2008 that Giants. That was when the Browns still had Braylon Edwards on their team, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Alanitis? And that was the year after the Browns had gone 10-6. The Browns had gone 10-6 in 2007, and they didn't make the playoffs. Who was the QB for the Browns? Oh man, I don't even know. Oh, it probably was Derek Anderson, because if it was 2008, it was most likely Derek Anderson. Because that was Derek Anderson had a, remember it was Derek Anderson, because he was a Pro Bowl alternate. Derek Anderson went to the Pro Bowl that previous year in 2007 for the Browns. That was the year the Browns had. Remember, the Browns had Kellen Winslow Jr. They had Braylon Edwards. They had like all these. They had a lot of people who got in the Pro Bowl that year. They had like 5 or 6 players get in the Pro Bowl in 2007, some crap like that. Joe Thomas. I think Joe Thomas was around then, as well. God, dude, that was so long ago. I cannot believe that. Because I think Joe Thomas for sure was there in 2007. I'm almost certain of it.
They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Oh my God, Train, dude. Yes, they won 2 Super Bowls.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding.
It was a Monday night. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was a night game for sure. So yeah, because I remember it was a primetime, and the Browns had always done good in primetime games. To be honest, the Browns, I think they have a pretty good record in primetime. I don't know. I could just be blowing smoke though. For some reason, I feel like they play better in primetime. All right, so we're at the end of 1 quarter. Chiefs leading only by a touchdown right now. It was week 6.
As time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-0 is our score, and we're back to Arrowhead after this.
God, I'm trying to remember who got that pick 6. I want to say it was like Anthony Henry.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Or there was another like person we had on our team. It was like another CB we had who ended up being like someone they ended up like letting go not too long after they drafted him. Eric something or another. But I think the guy had issues off the field or something. I can't remember. I remember some guy named Eric something or another who played as a cornerback for Cleveland who they ended up like getting rid of. Eric Wright, yes, that's who it was. Eric Wright. Wow, how the hell did you remember that? Yeah, I remember that. Eric Wright. Yeah, he had some issues. They ended up getting rid of him. But I think he started pretty solid in his career, but then he kind of went, what the hell? Kelsey wasn't even looking for the ball. Either that or it was an overthrow. So a punt upcoming for the Chiefs. We've been talking and like have literally paid no attention to this game. Yeah, the 96-yard. Was it Wright who got the 96-yard interception return? Oh, cheese! Madden cheese in favor of the Jaguars. Oh.
So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball.
This play
and your eyes see
probably sponsored by Madden cheese. It was Eric Wright. That's hilarious. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. As a Browns fan, you don't have too much to be happy about. So you remember specific games or specific plays that were like pretty significant to you, just because it was like it was such a positive thing. It was such a positive thing. I remember that one game against. I remember that one game the one year. Now again, oh, Jacksonville doing some damage here now. I remember that one game. We had that one game against. They had that one game against Pittsburgh one year where, God, freaking Brandon Whedon was the quarterback against. I think they were playing against. I think Charlie Batch. They had Charlie Batch in for Pittsburgh because Ben was injured, I guess, or some crap. And the Browns ended up forcing 8 turnovers against Pittsburgh in one game, and they barely won the game. The Browns barely won that game because Brandon Whedon is so freaking bad. With his dumbass freaking duck throws. Yeah, remember Charlie Batch?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line.
But 8 freaking fumbles. I mean, I swear they had to set like an NFL record or something. Then of course you had the game with Brian Hoyer at QB against the Titans in Tennessee. The Browns being the first team in NFL history to come from behind by like 25 points or whatever as an away team. They were down 25 points or 20-some points. They come back and win that game, dude. Like, that was just insane. That was the year they went 7-9 with Brian Hoyer and Mike Pettin as the coach.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
that was when it felt like, oh, hey, maybe they might turn things around. And then, like, the following season, they went like 3-13. Brian Hoyer was like around for like a couple games. He ended up getting the boot. I can't even remember who the hell the backup was. Damn, incomplete. He had it, then dropped it again, man. The Jags not having much luck in the rain here.
Hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Damn, you got trucked.
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more
caught. Bam.
Should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Yeah, and the NFL released a video, or they released a documentary or whatever you want to call it after 2007 for the Browns. And the thing is that the NFL at that time actually NFL Films actually believed that the Browns were on a turnaround in 2007 because of how good their season went in 2007. Got the first, juked out of play, but he got the first down. They actually had a documentary where it was like, because remember that was when they had Josh Cribbs. Josh Cribbs was the kick returner for the Browns. He had all those kicks. I think didn't he tie or break the most kickoff returns in history or some crap like that? Or maybe he was like on his path to that. I mean, that's when Cribbs was freaking elite punt returner. When being a punt returner or a kick returner actually meant something, which NFL basically eliminated those jobs.
The Jags with their first opportunity
with their shift in kicking position now. Not punt returners, but kick returners for sure are dead.
They go back to the ground now with Yeldon, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage.
Hillis, yeah, Hillis is a bum though, man. That's the thing. Hillis had a chance. I think he was part of the two. Was he part of the 2007? No, he was after 2007. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he was there in 2007. No, he wasn't there in 2007. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. I'm trying to remember which copy of. Maybe he was. I don't know. Like which copy of Madden was Hillis on? I can't remember which Madden cover he was on. I feel like it was like 2011 or something like that. I don't know. It's like.
You mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
Maybe later than that, but it was a while ago. But Hillis, yeah, dude, he screwed the Browns. Like, Hillis screwed the Browns pretty bad, man, because if it weren't for his supposed agent, like, telling him to dispute the Browns not wanting to give him a big contract after, like, one good season, like, who knows what would have happened. But then he basically just sat on the bench for the whole season because his agent told him to. And then after that, his career went nowhere and he was washed up. All right, so Jags could not get a first down, but they are in field goal range.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal.
Who did Jason Giambi play for? Didn't he play for the Yankees? Wasn't he a steroid user?
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
I seem to remember something like that.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off.
2010 was I believe that was the Eric Mangini era. Actually, oh, what a hit! And I think that's the reason why the Browns won that game, though, because that's when the Browns were doing, like, they did those trick plays and stuff like that. Like, they were, I mean, they just knew how to beat New England.
He's definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100.
Did I like Manziel when he played for the Browns? I mean, I did. I liked him when he first started playing. I mean, I was a supporter for him, like, till, like, the very end. I mean, once the fact that he got to the point where he just lost control of his life, man. Like, that's the thing that was very unfortunate, is that, you know, who knows what could have been with Manziel if he wouldn't have been a dumbass outside, you know, off the field. Like, on the field, I felt like he had the ability to make stuff happen. He could have been really good, but he just couldn't control his life off the field, man. But I supported him to the very end, man. That's the thing. I mean, with the Browns, I support anyone, like, I support just about anyone they put up there, you know? I mean, it's... What about Josh Gordon? Josh Gordon, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, it's very unfortunate that whatever he did that made the coaching staff suspicious this season of him, like, falling off the wagon again. Just because you change teams doesn't mean that you're less likely to fall off the wagon, and he didn't fall off the wagon because he played for the Browns. He fell off the wagon because, remember, Josh Gordon was an undrafted, well, I shouldn't say that. He was drafted he was taken in the supplemental draft by the Browns. He was a potential first-round pick, but because of his off-the-field issues and, like, drugs and all that kind of weird stuff that he had going on, he wasn't taken. And then the fact is that he basically played the game buzzed, high, whatever the case was, in college, like, every snap just about, and for Cleveland until they found out that he violated a substance abuse policy. You know, the fans were very supportive of him. Everyone was very supportive of that guy. So that's that's really what pisses me off the most about that guy. It makes him not want to be successful at this point, is that the fans and the coaching staff did everything they possibly could. They bent over backwards for this guy, and then like you just kind of, the way he kind of I don't know, did whatever he did at the end. You know, it's like that's a big slap in the face. So you know what? You deserve to be slapped with a shitty career.
This is brought in at the 21.
Oh man.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
I mean, yeah, with Kaiser, I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, I didn't support the drafting of Kaiser. I don't think they should have drafted him to begin with. Like, I felt like they could have gotten away with just leave Cody Kessler out there for one season. Don't draft a quarterback. Build up the rest of your team. Because imagine, like, how many other, who else could they have taken in the second round or third round, instead of taking Kaiser and throwing him out there as their starting quarterback? I mean, they could have taken anyone else. They could have had another, you know, impact defensive player or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have tried something different, but instead they picked Kaiser, and it was just like, ugh. The first two picks I felt were good. Peppers and Garrett, right? They had Peppers first overall. Was that year? No, that wasn't that year, was it? I guess it was, yeah, because Kaiser was just a year ago. Oh my God. So they took Garrett, and then they had Peppers, which I thought were great, solid picks. But after that, then it's just like, I mean, you got to keep in mind that the Browns, I mean, they've literally overhauled their entire roster. There's like hardly anyone on the team anymore that was there last year, even. Which tells you something. Like, Christian Kirksey's literally like probably the only guy that's there still. Njoku, that's right. Njoku in the first round as well. Njoku was a solid pick, I think, as well. The dude just got to learn how to. He's got to get a little better at playing tight end, but I feel like, I mean, he had good games with McCown. So, I mean, it goes to show that, like, it's not like he can't play. Oh, what a catch, Bortles! What a play! Wow. Wow. Yeah, I thought their first round picks were great, but after that, he needs to learn how to block. Yeah, but not all tight ends know how to block, so I mean, you can't really ding him for that. Not all tight ends are great blocking tight ends. All right, so a huge first down for Jacksonville there. Question is whether or not they can punch this in for a touchdown. Then how are you a tight end if you can't block? I mean, like I said, not all tight ends can block really well. I mean, I'm pretty sure even like Kellen Winslow Jr., like, I don't think he knew how to block for his life, but the guy was a phenomenal player. I mean, he was like a 1,000-yard receiver with the Browns. I'm pretty certain, or pretty damn close to it. Kellen Winslow was a very successful. He could have, if he would have stayed, he could have been a very successful tight end, but he didn't know how to block for shit. But he was still very good. Oh, what a catch! Inbounds, drags the feet. Wow.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You think tight end, when you think tight end, you think pass catcher first. Blocking is like a bonus for tight end. If you can find one that can do both very well, then you found yourself a great player.
That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
Gronk is a blocking tight. Yeah, I don't know how many plays I've seen where they're like, "Oh, look at this great block that Gronkowski threw." Like, if it weren't for him, you know, Brady would have gotten sacked. I mean, no, you don't see that.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I don't recall very many plays where Gronkowski is asked to block. If anything, it's one of those like rub kind of things where it's like he kind of holds the block for a second and then sheds it, just so that he can go out and try to make a play. Like, that's the only time maybe that he's blocking, but that's not, you can't really call that blocking.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot.
And I don't know if that's necessarily blocking, because he's a big guy. So I mean, literally all he has to do is like run in front of people. And could you call that a block? Maybe, but it doesn't mean he really knows how to block. He's just a body. He's a big body that you can throw in front of people. That's, oh God, Bortles running. Oh, he throws. Oh, he tried at 360, no scope that, and almost got picked. Your favorite tight end of all time is Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really have a favorite tight end. I'm like, someone comes to mind, but see, I kind of like Shannon Sharp, but the dude, he kind of runs his mouth a lot. I thought Shannon Sharp was pretty good, but.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Shannon Sharp's so funny. Is he? I don't know, I guess. What are you doing? Bortles trying to find something. He's like, someone get the fuck open. Throws it, caught! Touchdown, Jacksonville! Oh my God, he had like 30 seconds in the pocket. So, not reasonable there. He was running around though. Bortles was making it happen with the footwork. Holy hell, dude. Like, wow. That was a busted play. But it was still covered. Like, he had him covered. He had him on a linebacker too, though. But wow, dude, Bortles, I can't believe how long he was running around. That was cheese. I mean, he was running around for a long time. Okay, if that's cheese, then every single play in this game from New England is cheese, because Brady has like an hour to sit back in the pocket. Man, the Chiefs defense. No, I mean, he had a long time. That spin he did, yeah, he run. I mean, it's Madden. I mean, you know, it can only be so realistic, right? They run around the field like, he's like, please, someone get open. You don't disagree? Okay, well, okay. Yeah, because Brady has an hour to sit back in the pocket in this game, like literally every single play. Like, no one can ever penetrate the pocket, which is unreasonable. I did not know Mahomes' dad played for the Minnesota Twins. That's kind of why I can't stand watching their games in Madden, because it's like, it just seems like it's automatically every team who plays against them in Madden is outmatched, just because some weird. I'm telling you, there's some Patriots specific code in this game, man. There's got to be. It's something. Although when they played against the Eagles, I say like those had decent games, and the Falcons, those had decent games too. But that was like at the end of the season.
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm.
Man, I still can't believe, man. How does, you know, like there used to, the past couple of years, I used to think like, okay, if they have Trevor Bauer starting a game, whatever game he's starting, the Indians are gonna win that game.
Second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10.
So that's very unfortunate for them not to win that game last night. Oh, Mahomes chucking it deep. Oh, overthrown. He's going for Tyreek, it looks like there. Yep. The rain. The ball slipped out of his hand. It was an awkward throw. If you looked at the way the ball came out, it was a little weird.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh, Kluber. I'm sorry, not Bowers. Kluber. No, yeah, Kluber. Yeah, whatever game Kluber. For some reason, I don't know why I got the name mixed up. Yeah, Kluber. Whatever game Kluber starts was like a W, like automatic W. The dude was insane. Like, the Indians set records this season for having like, what was it? They had like 2 pitchers that had like X number of strikeouts at some point, during the season. Like, they set history. They made some history this season with their bullpen, and it's like, dude, like, you gotta be able to come through in the playoffs now, man. Now's the time where it matters.
Barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down.
Mahomes throws it short on 3rd and 12 and stops short. So Jacksonville has a chance to get the ball back here and do some damage.
That'll bring up 4th.
Yeah. history.
I think
20.
it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't.
So what was
Get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now.
Yeah, so here it is. Cleveland Indians, the first team in history to have 4 pitchers strike out 200 in a season. 4 pitchers struck out 200 players in a season. That's insane. Now make it happen in the playoffs.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
See, I thought part of their strategy was that Bauer's normally a starter, and I thought that's the reason why they had him come in they wanted him to come in as a reliever. That way they'd have some help. This guy in Messenger got triggered.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I advise him not to click on a hack link on Facebook. He got triggered because you told him not to click on a link? Why would he get triggered because of that? Shouldn't he say, thank you, Alanitis? Thank you, Alex Nitis. Oh, read option for Bortles. He gets the first, it looks like. 3rd and inches. Oh, I don't know, man. It looked like he got over the line. Because when he got hit and went back, he went back over the yellow line. What's up, John? How's it going, dude? So, yeah, I'm disappointed, guys. I wanted to grind on GTA 5 last night, and Gabe, like, screwed me up so bad. Wasting my time, screwing around. All right, 2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning here. Who do I got? I don't know, man. I'm a little... Wow. So, NFL News Alert. 50 years ago today, the Broncos' Marlon Briscoe became the first African-American to start an NFL game at quarterback. Wow. I don't know, dude. Like, he kind of disappointed me with Mayweather. So that was like literally his match. Oh, they got stopped. Kansas City calls a timeout. You know, that was literally like his last match, right? Was against Mayweather. So I mean, it's like he hasn't had a match in a while, right? I mean, after watching one episode of Gordon Ramsay, you think he can be a chef? I don't know, Mike. I thought you were 2 years. I mean, that's the thing, dude. That's insane. Like, and you're gonna come into the UFC and you're gonna pretend like you're prepared. I mean, the only way that you stay prepared is you have to keep fighting. I mean, I don't know, man. That's tough. You know, an upset could happen. I mean, McGregor's Irish, so I mean, of course I'd want him to win because, yeah, but training's, and we all know that training in any sport versus actually playing are 2 completely different things. Maybe baseball is one thing, but like football is football, basketball, hockey, boxing. Yeah, I'm part German, part Irish. Why do you think like some of my hair, like, well, some of my hair was kind of like red on my sideburns, or like even like my facial hairs kind of got like a reddish kind of hint to it? It's harder to see now that Gray's coming in, so exclamation point, favorite nationality. Germans. I thought you dye it. No, I don't dye it. Why the hell would I dye my hair? No, I'm part. Oh, down goes Mahomes. Down goes Mahomes. No, I'm part German, part Irish. So. Oh my gosh, what is this dude doing? He just injured himself.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
You know, the one person who needs to be careful about talking trash is Ramsey, man. Jalen Ramsey, that dude talks so much trash. That's why he wins in Cards Against Humanity all the time. No, dude, like some of those games, I seriously hope that people aren't like picking my cards just because I'm bitching in that game. I don't think anyone is. If they are, I'd hope they'd fess up, but I don't think anyone is, and it's just insane. Like, oh, what a pass, what a catch. He one-handed that, but Jacksonville takes the timeout here.
As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important down.
My wife finally texted me back this morning when I asked her last night, where are you even at? And she texted me back this morning, I'm at my sister's. Like, really? Like, I told her before, she kind of got upset about it a little bit, but I told her before, I'm like, if you leave the house, you need to tell me where you're going. Because what if you die or you get in an accident? You know, it's like, how am I supposed to know, like, you know, where my wife's at, right? Boxing was way different from MMA. But yeah, exactly. But that was like the last match you participated in was a boxing match. Wow, that was their play. 4th down, they're punting back to Jacksonville after losing 4. All right, so at halftime, guys, when they do the halftime report, which probably is not going to be very long, I'm going to go get something to drink because I didn't even drink my cafe mocha this morning, nor did I eat anything. But I'm happy to say that my stomach is not feeling upset. So was that what you were getting at, Preston, there?
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. As he's on to
Baker be like, why didn't they take me? No.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Oh, good spin move, but got him only like a yard or something.
54 yards, well struck. Out comes the Jaguar offense.
No.
Set to take over. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead.
Easy W. But see, I don't ever look at things like that though. I mean, in theory, but you never know, man. That's why some teams get punched in the mouth sometimes, is because they're just kind of assuming they're just gonna go somewhere or roll over a team. I saw Baker Mayfield tweet today that, like, Texas sucks. He's like, oh, I can't stand these guys or something like that. Hashtag Texas sucks or something weird like that.
And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
And did you guys see that freaking Jabril Peppers is pulling this shit? Jabril Peppers is pulling this shit about... He's going Braylon Edwards on Cleveland, dude. He's going Braylon Edwards on Cleveland. He's sitting there saying, oh, the reason why the fans don't like me is because I played for Michigan. It's like, no, you idiot. Like, people don't have an issue with you because you played for Michigan. People have an issue with you because when you do kickoff returns, you run in the back of your own players. Like, you don't give, like, the blocking a chance to develop. You have a lack of ability to choose, like, you have no like wide running back vision. Baker, you got robbed against the Raiders last week. Yeah, Browns got robbed against a little bit. I mean, some of it certainly was self-inflicted, but some of those is always some of those were certainly self-inflicted wounds. I mean, it's not all just refereeing, but at the time that it mattered was the unfortunate part, was that the time where it mattered in the game, that's where it got all jacked. Wow, Kansas City calls a timeout there with 25 seconds left in the half. They'll get the ball back on 4th down and 5. Braylon, I don't think that's true. But he started, when people were riding him about dropping balls all the time, when people were riding him about dropping balls all the time, then he started being like, oh, people just hate me because I played for Michigan. It's like, no, dude, like, that's just an excuse. That's a lame attempt at an excuse for, you know, deflecting a serious issue you have. Why is Peppers a return? Because he's fast, dude. He can run. Like, I don't have any problem with him returning, but he's got to be more patient, or he's got to develop ball carrier vision or something. Like, you can't just sprint as fast as you can into the back of your own players. Like, that's just not going to get you anywhere. And you're not like a mouse where you're going to be able to run through, like, through holes that are like 1 centimeter wide. Like, you're not going to get through that. So you have to be smart about where you're running. And you know, and Hugh Jackson, I think they even asked Hugh about that in one of his interviews, and he said, yeah, he's like, I got to talk to him about, you know, if you receive it in the end zone, you got to really consider just taking a knee and getting to the 25. Well, I mean, you can be fast and be a good returner, but I think he can be, but he's just got to develop. He's got to be patient. He's just got to be patient. That's what he's got to develop. He's got to develop patience and vision. Don't just blindly run straight, because that's literally, I swear, that's like all he did every time. Is he expected like a wedge, if you will, where he'd just be able to run right up the middle, and maybe that was the design of the play. But then, like, instead of like, hey, there's a guy in the way, no, I'm just gonna just run into the back of my own guy, like. Oh, Mahomes caught it. Oh, they threw it, caught, but incomplete, stripped away. Plus, again, I mean, it's not even technically, it's not really a returner's game anymore. So I mean,
these guys have punted 4 times.
Kick returns is the time where you have a chance to maybe do something, but he was too fast. I mean, that's the thing. He's fast, like he should be able to make something happen. But I'd say maybe you run away from your blocks. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, down goes Mahomes. Down goes Mahomes. Jacksonville uses their last timeout.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively.
Wow, that was crazy. That was literally like 3 possessions. There's going to be 3 possessions in the matter of like a minute and a half or so. These guys did absolutely nothing with their possessions. What's for lunch? I'm still thinking about breakfast. I need to have my granola bar. Well, I don't even have any rice cups right now. I need to get rice cups. I need to have my wife buy some rice cups. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, almost cheese twice from punts. Oh, what a punt. And it goes through the end zone, though. And the quarter's over. Wow. Half's over. Yeah, I don't have any rice left. All right, guys, I'm going to step away. It's going to start in the third quarter, but I'm going to go get something to drink and eat real quick.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL and give you stats and scores from games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been completed. So keep an eye out for that, but for now, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Yeldon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
Has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
Throwing his Bortles. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. D. Ford in there to get him for a loss of 5.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags.
Oh, I heard it. Down goes Bortles. Down goes Bortles. Oh, what a catch. What a pass.
Jenkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used
Mike, but see, those are the most interesting games in my opinion. I don't like to see just a bunch of... I don't want to see a college football game. If I want to see a college football game, I'll go watch college football where it's like 65 to 66. Like, those are boring to me because that means your defense sucks your defense sucks butt.
Now a handoff to Yeldon.
Yeldon, what the hell was that? It looked like he tried to...
4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Legendary. I don't think so.
But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an
3-1 versus 4-0.
But you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
How's that trash?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
Oh, Fournette. Good shove forward to a first, I think. Nope, enters well.
Length of the football short here on 3rd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. No one ran the ball more than the Jaguars in 2017, and we could very well.
Yeah, see, I don't agree, JJ. I think that means that then your defense sucks. Bortles throws. Oh, he throws it away. Oh my God.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short.
Damn.
Okay, They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Damn. Fake? Fake field goal? Nope. That's good. So a 6-point lead for Jacksonville right now.
It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on.
You know what they need to do on Madden?
Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still
They need to make kicking like a mini game.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard.
They need to make kicking like a mini game where, like, you know, maybe there's like multiple things. Like there's a part where you gotta like set yourself, but then there's gotta be like maybe you actually use like the left stick to run up to kick the ball, and then you hit like A, or you use like maybe the right stick to like kind of swing your leg in a sense to kick the ball. Like that, to me, like that would be like a way to make the kicking game in Madden very unique. So like you actually have to use the sticks to like basically to build up your stride into your kick, and then use the other one so like you're actually controlling. That sounds. What do you mean that sounds boring? That's better than just, oh, I hit A and then hit A on a target and then it just does the rest for me. That's boring. That's not even remotely engaging. That's boring in itself. So like, oh, I hit it in the green, yay! You know, it should kick well. That's boring. I think like if you actually use the sticks and you actually have to use the left to control the movement forward, and then the right stick to control like the kicking leg, or if it's a left-footed kicker, the opposite, that would be pretty neat. Oh, what a saving tackle there! Saved the first. Oh, excuse me. That I think would be really cool.
So it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
I feel like punting should be like the same thing.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Empty had to play action fake, and oh, I think he just got the first. Yep, they gave it to him.
First down yardage to the 35. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Yeah, because right now in the kicking game, it's why you think kicker is not an option in my player mode, because no one, who the hell wants to be the kicker? Because of the fact that it is boring. But I'm saying if you find something to make it interesting and intriguing, I'm not saying that anyone would want to be a kicker necessarily in a game, but I'm saying when you do kick field goals, one, the reason why there's 2 reasons why I do it. One, because it's more engaging and it's almost like a mini game. Oh, down goes Mahomes, down goes Mahomes. But when you're playing a game of Madden where you're not controlling just one player, right? You're not playing superstar mode basically. You're controlling everyone on the team. So I do it for 2 reasons. One, because it makes kicking interesting. 2, you create the possibility of field goals actually being missed. Extra points, field goals, whatever it is. Not just because of distance, though. Because honestly, how often do people really miss field goals? It's kind of hard to, unless like it's windy or because of the difficulty mode you can miss it. But I'm not talking about because of that. Like, whoa, overthrown, incomplete. I think you need to find something to make it more engaging and more interactive. I think that would be like amazing. I'm gonna pitch that to EA and see what they think.
When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now you're just making it. Well, that's the point. Is you're making it more difficult.
third down.
It's supposed to be more difficult, not just AA. Like, then what's the point of kicking a field goal every time, right? Oh my gosh, I almost tried to one-hand it, but incomplete.
I know he wants to get his team back
That's
in
the point,
game,
dude.
but 50-50
Now you're getting it. Now you're getting
was
it.
a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes
Because now it actually matters. Because when you think about it,
arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially
over the course of an NFL season, a lot of extra points are missed.
last drive.
But when you play Madden, it's very difficult to miss an extra point.
Here's Dustin Colquitt
Hence,
now.
you add this new game mechanic, and then now you have to be focused when you actually try to make kicks.
It's taken to the 26.
Right now, you just have to focus on, did I push A at the right time?
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Bortles leads the
Like, maybe it wouldn't be, maybe they would have an option to turn that on and off. But I feel like that should be like the default option, with the option to change it back. How about that? Because I think that would just make it more interactive. Punting would be a little bit more difficult. Field goals aren't as difficult. Punting would be slightly more difficult. Because, see, I think the way that it would work is that with field goals, like, you wouldn't really aim. You would have to use the way that you angle your thumbsticks would dictate where the ball's going to go. See, that's what makes it so much more intriguing, is that now you're not, like, predetermining where the ball's going to go after you kick it based on how you're aimed at the goalpost. You have to actually, that's actually determined how you're holding the thumbstick when you actually kick the ball. I know, but that's what I'm saying, is that you want to make people care about it. It's an element of the game that is basically underappreciated or underdeveloped, let's say. So you make it so people. Well, no, not everyone does that. That's not realistic, anyways. So for people that actually honor, like, kicking extra points and stuff like that, that matters. Or if you kick a field goal, you're not always scoring touchdowns. If you are, then obviously your difficulty is not very good. It's not very high up. So if you're kicking field goals, that's when it would matter. Then it's much more intense.
Bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Yeah, the Browns. That's okay. That was like one game, dude. The one game out of 4 games they played this season that they've done that.
Certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, down goes Bortles. Down goes Bortles. Damn.
In there to drop it for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Maxwell, get.
Jaguars send out their punter.
Uh-oh, reverse cheese. No, reverse cheese missed. That was close. Oh, good play.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football.
Tyreek with no room to run there, man.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball,
That was weird.
when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Green, blue 45, blue 45.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calais Campbell on the stop.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon.
Your sister is annoying, trying to sing songs they don't even know the lyrics to. Yeah, I understand how that's annoying. I hate the one thing I absolutely despise. How's that rice? I'm not eating rice. Maxwell, get down. Get down. I'm eating a granola bar. No, the one thing I absolutely despise is when people just sing like the lyrics, or they know like certain words in a song and they can't really sing the whole thing. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret.
I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Back in the day when I was like madly in love with Tupac and his music, like literally they had where you can go print out music and stuff like that. I printed out like lyrics that he had to a lot of his different songs, and I literally like would follow along with the song and like sing the lyrics. It's not a rice bar, it's a granola bar, you butthead. Throws it, caught, short, 3rd and 11. Oh, what a move, but still stopped short of the first. So like when I hear certain Tupac songs come on, like back in the certain Tupac songs come on, like I literally know every single word to the song because I would sing them when I was young, and I actually knew the lyrics. So I can sing like Tupac songs pretty good, but now memories faded over time slightly, so there's certain words I'm kind of iffy on now, but for the most part I know like practically the whole song for songs that I really like.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little
butt
bit
bar,
of
what the hell?
after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 27. To throw.
Play action, Bortles throws it. Oh my gosh, batted down at the line. Shania Twain? No, dude, I don't listen to country, man. I am not a country music lover by any means. I don't like country music at all. She's hot looking, but I don't like her music. Or she was hot looking, I should say. I don't know how she looks now, but that's the only thing. That's the only reason why I know who she is because she was hot. But throws it short. Oh, got for a few yards there. 4 yards. Okay. So Jacksonville just has to bleed the clock, I guess. I mean, another field goal or something would be. They'd be in pretty good position with another field goal. You heard she had throat cancer. What the hell? Are you just pulling my chain? Just trying to be funny? Throwing deep, caught. Oh, a huge first down for Jacksonville. Keeps this drive alive. Oh, now you go live. Really?
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Yeldon. And he is met.
You sure your internet's on crack? Baker had to go to work? All right, dude. Hey, thanks for stopping by, John. Appreciate it, dude. Have fun at work, I guess. As much fun as you can possibly have at work.
Wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw.
Oh man, he almost broke out of that 1 yard.
Chris Jones on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Bortles back to pass, looking for an option, throws it. Oh, what the hell happened there? I don't know what that was.
Too much oomph, too much
That looked like a miscommunication.
Loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this.
Oh, pins him at the 3. What a punt.
And now here comes Kansas City. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Are you a bad person? I have no idea, Mike. I don't think so necessarily. Are you going to tell us something about yourself to make you think? Oh, God. If I figured there was something coming after that. Oh, we lost a yard.
He's back to his 2-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second.
If I encourage my friend's girlfriend to cheat with you, wow, that's a little weird.
There should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Another run. Oh, we got his yard back. What the hell? Huh.
3rd and 11 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. On 3rd down.
Oh, he lost another yard. Oh, man. Wow, back to the 1. This is going to be a... This punt could get blocked. This punt could legit get blocked here, man. If they send everyone... All right, we're going to the 4th quarter now, guys. Going to the 4th quarter. Jacksonville up by 6 in Kansas City. Kansas City with the ball at their own 1 on 4th and 12, getting ready to punt it. Now, if this punt gets blocked, then I can understand that. What the hell? Wow. They didn't even send anyone. Really? Oh, wow. He kicked it out of play. Wow, the 39. That was a good punt. That was to Jacksonville's 39. Quit retracting messages. Who retracted messages? No one retracted any messages. Someone got banned, so then their message got deleted, but no one's retracting messages, Alanitis. So maybe your YouTube app screwed up or something.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, Legendary's back. Oh, Yeldon. That was a lot for 3 yards. Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville's missing Fournette. Jacksonville's missing Fournette pretty good. I would say a lot right now.
What speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bima Bagley, used to say,
it doesn't help when your 1,000-yard rusher hasn't been available to you practically the whole season, you know, from last season. So, I mean, that's not good. You don't develop a good balance that way. Oh, Bortles throwing it deep. Oh, what a catch. How he dropped it. Oh. You're washing the dishes. Wow. MLK, how old are you? What? What? Who? Who's MLK? Look at that. They tried to one-hand that. Oh, milk. You mean? It's not MLK.
They head to the line facing
He
a
calls you
3rd and 7
MLK?
following
Why?
a completion on 2nd down.
It's weird. Okay.
Shotgun now.
Bortles back to pass, 3rd and 7, throws, caught, 1st down, Jacksonville. In Kansas City territory now.
Inside the 45. Bortles to the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Bortles now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Wow.
Now it's Yeldon.
And Yeldon goes nowhere on 1st down.
Play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. This is
You also hate when your sisters don't clean their dishes after they eat, and I only understand it when it has been a long day.
now the old pass completion for no gain.
Okay.
That's something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after
You pour
this one.
glue on your cereal. That's a little
Right
weird.
now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Bortles to throw.
Oh, caught another huge 1st down play on 3rd and long
He's going to get this inside
for
the
Bortles
30.
and the
First
Jags.
down, Jacksonville, the passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
How would glue make it not dry, though? You put water on it or something instead. I don't know.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead,
Glue would just make it more dry.
keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They
Plus, why
can't
would you want the
stop
taste
it
of glue in
here.
your
So
mouth?
now
That
we'll
would
see
be
that
pretty
one in the
freaking
box in a big
nasty.
way. 6,
I would
7,
have to
8,
think.
9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock.
You're eating
already.
cereal right now.
On 2nd
Good.
down.
Hot glue gun. That's nasty, dude.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he'll get this one down
Preston.
at the 27. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Nice warm
Now
Cheerios. That's nasty,
scramble
dude.
for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Bortles.
Bortles run, scrambling, 3rd and 10. He throws it, caught, 1st down, maybe. If they give it to him, he ran back. Oh, it's 4th and inches. He ran back past the line on his own accord.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short
WTF? I don't,
situation.
dude. I don't know. Alanitis is being weird,
Why
man.
didn't he get to the 1st down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker
Or
is,
WTF
right?
on that
Gotta
play. I'm
figure
not
it
sure.
out. I know every receiver's taught that.
Where did the rain come from? It's been raining.
Change it. At least they have an opportunity
Or maybe it was supposed to. It's supposed to rain because it said it's supposed to rain during the game, so I said it's a rain. So.
And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7.
All right, so Jacksonville is up now by 9 points.
Makes it a two-score game, his third field goal.
2-possession game here.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you?
With 9:54 left in the game.
A little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Remember, Kansas City scored first. They've had 7 since the first quarter. They haven't done anything since then. Alanitis, what's the T?
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4.
Tyreek, I don't think he's done anything in this game. I don't even know if he's caught a pass. He had a cornerback beat once or twice, but then it was overthrown. So he's been in position to do something, but he hasn't done anything.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, blue 45, blue 45. Hut, hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 30.
12 for 22, 82 yards and a pick. Damn, dude, Mahomes is not playing well at all.
They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, green 39, green 39.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, incomplete. He dropped it. Kelsey there.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Green 90, green 90.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Mahomes back to pass. Oh, down goes Mahomes. Down goes Mahomes. Damn. Fowler with 2.5 sacks. Oh, God, he fell down again. He's hurt. He keeps slipping on the rain. The rainy field.
This offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now.
Oh, my God. And wow, dude. He keeps it. His punts are always delayed, it seems. He tore his ACL celebrating? I know. That's what I was thinking.
The Jaguars getting
Something happened there.
And they're not going to play this
For
conservative,
Shizzle.
I don't think. They had the field goal last time. And
You know, I was watching on Comedy Central last night. They had Chappelle Show playing later at night. That was, God, that show was so damn funny.
Except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Bortles now to throw.
Bortles back to pass. Look at throws caught. First down and then some. Oh, man, he juked out like 2 guys and a face mask at the end, I think, there. Damn.
Looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
A 12-yard play turns into like a 30-yard play.
Face mask. Defense.
Damn.
So they'll take the yardage and
Damn, now they're at Kansas City's 45 already in one play after the punt.
You in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
I should be an NFL ref. Why is that? and then request to be at all. Say I want to be the ref for all Browns games. And they're gonna be like, wow, the Browns this season. The Browns have been the least penalized team at home. They've had 0 penalties at home. That's amazing.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
This Baker guy keeps picking up all the flags.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
Like, wow, the Browns are winning games because the refs aren't screwing them. Hey, hey, hey. That'd be nice.
You're taking charge.
They go play action.
Oh, Bortles, play action, throws it. Whoa, overthrown, incomplete.
Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And it's
So another score for this, for Jacksonville, if it's a field goal, puts them in puts them in a decent position. I mean, it makes it so that Kansas City has to score 2 touchdowns in order to win the game or take the lead at least. Oh my gosh, incomplete into the dirt at the 41. Hopefully they punt this and don't try to field goal this. Please AI, don't go retarded on us here. I don't think even Lambeau's making this kick. Oh God, they are trying it.
So this will be spotted on the midfield logo.
Stupid.
It's a 58-yard attempt.
In the rain. Yeah, go figure. It got blocked. Jacksonville recovers, but it doesn't matter.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Mahomes chucks it deep. Oh my gosh, defensive plays. Love me some Madden cheese. Wow, who the hell was that? That was like a linebacker who jumped up and blocked. That dude was tall as hell, it looked like. Dude looked like he was 7 feet tall after he jumped. Damn. Man on man. Ooh, baby. Barry Church. When will you reset the Gold Dragons? I don't know. I mean, soon. I'm just not sure. I don't have like an exact date or time where I'm going to do it. I know I want to do it. Maybe I should just do it tonight or something. Mahomes back to pass, 2nd and 10. Needs to try to salvage this game. Oh, he catches it, goes out of bounds for like 3 yards. 2 yards, damn. To Hunt.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Mike Hunt. Playing Kareem Hunt. This is a joke.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline.
How long are you going to be streaming for? No, there's no more games after this. Just this one game. Because these take 2 hours per sim, so. Throw short, caught. Oh my God, he gets wrecked. Drops the ball. Tyreek gets hit hard. Drops the ball, incomplete. Oh, they're fighting. Oh, Boye and Hill. Boye and Hill.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact.
Oh, they're going for it as they should on 4th down and 8 on Jacksonville's 46. They got to get 8 yards to get the first. Keep this drive alive. Mahomes, oh, it looked like he was in a scramble. He throws it. Oh, incomplete. The game's not over yet, though. A lot of game left to be played still, but Jacksonville forces a turnover on downs. What a great defensive play, man. He was right there with them. Knocked it out. He had it in his hands, and whoever the hell 25 is, he poked that crap right out.
They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 46. On
Play action.
It's Bortles.
Bortles looking. He's scrambling. Oh, God. Throw it. Throws it deep. Caught. First down. What a play.
Will be caught.
Damn. So Kansas City scored first in this game, and ever since then it's been all Jacksonville. Mahomes has done absolutely nothing.
Fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football.
Remember, their Chiefs touchdown was a rushing touchdown from like 1 yard out.
And they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say don't say
Maybe
it.
like
You
3.
did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Wow, really, Alanitis? I mean, it's that time of the season, dude. It's Halloween time. I'm pretty sure they already got candy selling for cheap in the stores. Oh, caught! Oh, incomplete. Almost another first down for Jacksonville to the tight end.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd.
Oh.
It's Bortles. And this time he's got
Damn,
the
6-yard gain.
And he gets it down to the 32.
All right, so they're in field goal range now. So a field goal is all Jacksonville needs to make this game much more difficult for Kansas City. Because right now, Kansas City, they just need a touchdown and then a field goal to take the lead. But if Jacksonville scores another field goal or kicks another field goal, then they'll need 2 touchdowns to take the lead. Bortles throw! Oh my God! How was that not a pick six? Wow! It just hit the linebacker right in the freaking numbers. How do you not pick six that shiznit, dog? Look at that! Bam! Right in the chest, dude. Like he was playing target practice with you, bro. Oh, he smacked the ball down. That's why. He didn't go for the pick. He went for the swat, which I guess is a smart play usually. But he should have just went for the pick, man, because he undercut that ball.
Trots the kicker in a big spot here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
All right, let's see. Will they get cheesed again? There's been some weird cheese with kicks in this game, and the kick is up and oh, wide right. Wide right. Josh Lambo misses. The Chiefs' hopes are still alive.
Had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
Fine, unsportsmanlike conduct, Walmart Halloween candy causing nationwide inflation, repeat first down. What?
They were very fortunate this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
All right, so Kansas City now gets the ball back at their own 39. So they're not too far away from where they ended their last drive because Jacksonville turning over the ball there with the missed field goal. But Jacksonville's still got all the momentum's on their side, regardless of the field goal kicks or the field goal attempts. All the momentum's on Jacksonville's side. Kansas City still needs to score a touchdown and a field goal. Oh, he throws it deep. Go! He tried to one-hand it. Incomplete. Damn, dude, who the hell is 11? He keeps trying to chuck this up to every time. That seems to be like the only play they know how to do is either chuck it up left or chuck it up right. That might have hurt Jack. I mean, field position wise, yeah, but DJ Hayden. Wait, why is Hayden even playing? I thought he was out. Was it? Why is he even in there?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Throws it. Oh my gosh, he wasn't even looking for the ball.
Sammy Watkins, the intended
That just reminds me, I don't know how much I talked about that volleyball tournament on the ship, on the cruise, but man, I was pissed off about that, dude. They had some lady come up So there was like a handful of people standing there waiting to play volleyball. I'm surprised there weren't more people there, which is kind of weird. But apparently no one on a cruise likes to play volleyball. But there were like maybe a couple handful of people there, enough to have a 4-on-4 game basically, or something like that. Yeah, I think it was 4-on-4, and so this lady shows up to the game, and then she's like, "Hi," she's like, "You know, I'm here to run the volleyball tournament," and we're like, "Okay, cool." And she's like, "But you guys are gonna have to help me because I don't know anything about volleyball." What? Like, how do you not know anything about the game you're supposed to be trying to determine, like, who's a winner? Oh, incomplete on 4th down, man. 2 consecutive possessions with turnover on downs on 4th down. Jaguars get the ball at Kansas City's 39-yard line. Damn, dude. Jacksonville's defense is clutching it. Look, Tyreek again, another drop, man.
And they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot.
So Blake Bortles and crew come back out. Remember, Kansas City still got 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning, but not a whole lot of time left on this clock right now. Just over 5 minutes, but Jacksonville's in scoring position almost already.
You're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down, and of course you put another touchdown.
And then, like I think I mentioned this in the volleyball game, was that then like they were kind of making up rules as they went. Like, I don't know, like I've never played official volleyball, but then they were talking about like the team that doesn't serve can get a point on a, I forget what they call it. Like, I forget what they called it. It was like, basically I think it meant that like they didn't screw it up when they first tried to hit it back over the net. So, or it's called a rally point or something. Like, really? Like, please. Dude, I am Alan Knight. Dude, I'm an extremely competitive person, especially when I'm playing and it's my team. I'm extremely competitive. And I hate stuff like that, like especially when it's like, how do you not have someone coach like there who doesn't understand the rules of volleyball, who can't just say like, here's how we're gonna keep track of scoring. Oh, he's stuck. He can't believe it. What's up, Vic? How's it going, dude?
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
What's up, Markle? Is it Markle or Markel? Another run. Damn, he gets stuffed. All right, so another field goal coming up here. Let's see, can basically the same. They're basically in the same position they were in last time. I think it's 1 yard back. So he has the distance. Well, yeah, but
I guess they should have tried to fool him on that play.
How about this?
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And remember, he had one blocked earlier.
Let's see. Will Lambeau be able to convert and take this to a 2-touchdown lead? And it's up.
His kick is good.
It's good. He nails it this time.
To put it through. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything.
Just enough distance. Look at that. Boo. Oh, it hit the camera, I think. Did it? Or something, or maybe that was just a graphics glitch. I can't tell. Did it hit the camera? It took like some weird like turn once it got past that point. The back part of the post, but I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of tough to tell. It looked like it could have hit the camera. I don't know. We could actually watch the replay of it, I think. Oh, man, wrecked. Guess who's around the corner, bro? Number 25, looking to put the hit stick on you. Chiefs aren't even trying. Well, now they got to score 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes and 2 seconds with 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. So, and they don't even need to go for 2 on all those. They just need 2 touchdowns straight up in 3 minutes. Could be over for Kansas City here. What's up, Sam?
It's not necessarily
Markel. Okay. See, that's
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
you just because when you were just spelling your name as it's spelled on your profile, that didn't really clear up.
Exactly what happened there.
You know.
I do. I think
So how many vacations next year? What do you mean? Like, well, I don't know. We'll see.
because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So my wife's trying to get a. She's trying to get a job. She had a recruiter call her about a very intriguing job. If she gets this job, like wow, we would be in very good position, a much better position, money wise for lots of stuff. So it would be really it would be really nice. But
If they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Now here's Mahomes.
short throw caught, first down. Oh, Tyreek's first catch of the game, I think.
Getting this one up to about the 35.
Oh, 2 receptions. There you go. Okay, so he had 2 catches for 20 yards. That's Tyreek's contribution for the day. Your dad's a Cowboys fan. What the heck?
Actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Ball up to the
I think if you plan on coming up here again next year, dude, I think you're probably gonna want to plan on potentially having to stay like shack up at a hotel or something, man.
Mahomes now
A quick throw
on target over the middle to Hill.
because
Yards, the pickup.
based on the way that things are going with like Heather's great grandma, I mean I could probably expect having her mom being moved back in here before.
Time for a break. We'll come
Like
back and
before
see this
like I don't know, April or something like that, whenever. I mean maybe not, but like her great grandma, she's having a lot of she was fine, then she started having some issues, man. She's got like, I think they said she had pneumonia or something like that, or they thought she had pneumonia or something. She ended up like hurting her back. Whoa, Sam, do I know you? Like, who have you been here before? Did you change your name from something else? Thank you for the $1 donation, Sam. Appreciate it very much, dude. Thank you. Guys, be sure to spam some balloons in chat for Sam. Thank you for the donation, man. Thank you. You're awesome. Mahomes, why did they run the ball? What the hell?
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down now, but that clock rolling.
All right, Mahomes back to pass, throws it short, caught into the 44, 43.
And taking it across midfield and inside.
She's like 80 something. Yeah, her great grandmother was like 89 or something like that. Oh, a flag could be offsides because it was pretty quick. Oh, he fumbled it.
The ball comes out.
Out of play.
Unfortunately, wind up out of bounds.
Offsides. They're going to decline it, I would assume, right? Because they got the first there.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
They accepted it? Why?
Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on
Well,
these
yeah, I would
offsides,
say,
it's
I mean, just make sure that you save up
Hey,
some money
you
for
did
it,
They
man.
deciphered that one correctly.
Coaching adjustment, strip ball aggressive. What the heck? I've never seen that before. So now they're going to be much more aggressive at trying to pop the ball out, considering he just fumbled. Preston sleep in his bathroom? No, that's not going to work.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Throw! Oh, Kelsey slipped.
Field, but it's incomplete.
So second down and 5 now. I don't understand why they didn't decline that offsides, because they had a first down. The ball fumbled, but the ball can't advance past where the runner was at. But it still would have been like 2nd and 1 or something like that. So I mean that's better than
That pass will go from
1st and
incomplete
5,
to
in my
complete.
opinion. No, you definitely can't sleep in the office.
39. Green 39.
Sleep outside his house in a box. God. Yeah, I'll get a shed.
And he comes back with one complete.
All right, so a 6-yard gain, got the first down. 1:20 left. They need 2 touchdowns though. They have 3 timeouts.
Continues to move.
They need big chunk plays, man. Not these dinky dunk plays. Caught out of bounds. He got it though for a few yards. Tyreek, 6 yards.
There on first.
Stops the clock with a minute left.
If you're running out route,
Just over a minute left in the game.
you're gonna end up near the sideline.
Sleep in a box.
What did we
That's
just
messed
see
up,
there?
dude.
You got it. The months of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
6 yards was the pickup on the last
No,
completion. So
that's
here's
not.
2nd and 4.
That's not gonna happen, dude. Wow, I can't believe they're still running it at this late in the game when you have timeouts are precious.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Operating from the red zone now,
Mahomes scrambles, throws. Oh man, the last second. Oh, he's holds him down.
14-yard line. The completion good for 3 and it's 2nd down.
You're scared of basement. Someone stole your wrench. What the hell are you talking about?
Trying to get his guys to the line.
Wow, 30 seconds left.
Now to throw.
Mahomes runs it. Slides to the 30. Now they call a timeout. There's 30 seconds left and they need to score 2 touchdowns.
We're gonna get a timeout instead.
They need to convert an onside kick, assuming they even score a touchdown here. Your mod wrench, I see your mod wrench just fine.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
First and goal at the 4. 31 seconds left in the game, down by 2. Well, more than a touchdown. Well, you probably just need to refresh the app or whatever, JJ. Mahomes back to pass. Scrambles, throws it. No, touchdown. Oh, he got hit after the fact. But Chiefs scored a touchdown. What the hell happened to that ball mid-flight? It looked like it got hit, and then he caught it or something. I don't know. It looked weird. I want to see a replay, dude. It looked like the ball like moved, but I can't really tell. It just no, it didn't. But he got trucked at the end, though. It looked like it got tipped, but no. Bam. Conley got blasted. It's over. I mean, unless they get a an onside kick. They need to convert an onside kick. Watch this gets blocked, return for 2. Just kidding. And the extra point is good. So a 5-point game in favor of Jacksonville. So Kansas City again, they need an onside kick and then to score another touchdown to win it.
With a Kansas City touchdown.
Someone get out of the way of the camera. Who's blocking the camera, you jerk? The NBL, what the hell is that? The NHL, I don't know. What thoughts am I supposed to have? We're like, what, 2 games into the season?
So with under 30 seconds
Here he goes. Time for the onside kick. Terrible cameraman. I guess. Wow, I kicked it right to him. Wow, well that's game.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately,
that sideline angle is drunk. Yeah, that was a terrible onside kick attempt. The game? What game? I don't. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, NHL 18, dude. I have no idea, man. I don't even have it. I don't even have it. You mean NHL 19, right? Isn't NHL 19 at this point? I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't have the game, dude. I don't have the game. I thought you meant like the season, like the new season. Genius. Come on, man. You have to be clear. You have to be clear, man. You just said thoughts on the NHL. That's all you said. You didn't say on the video game, on NHL 18 or NHL 19, whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. For you gonna call me a, you know what you call me, bro? Come on, bro. Bro. All right, so this game's over, anyways. LOL, I'm lit. Yeah, you're very unclear, man. You gotta work on your communication, Vic. You gotta work on your communication, bro. Okay. All right, so Jacksonville won this game. Payouts going out now. Wow, K-Dog and Preston are the only two that won. Wow, the comeback is real. No, it's not. It's third down and 13. They're going to take another knee and it's over. What's up, baby Marcus, ya butthead? What's up, Donald? You play NHL 95 in your brand new Sega, and holy crap, the graphics are way better than this. Wow, okay, Alanitis. You're lying. Who had a Sega Genesis and used to play, whoever played NBA Live, the NBA Live games, they had NBA Live 97, NBA Live 96. Those were like the most fun games. And that's the game. That is the game. Guys, if you want to do a bank heist, get it in now before the stream's over.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
Why did they even punt it? I can't believe they even had to punt.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However,
I got you, boys. Oh, Marcus thinks he's gonna drag everyone across the goal line.
Exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Look at that. Chiefs only scored in the first and the fourth, man. That was pretty sad. Highlights. One play. Oh, wait. Touchdown. I can't believe they don't even have music to the highlights.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
Damn, Chiefs only led in rushing yards. That's it. 97. They had less than 100 passing yards.
Madden
That's
NFL.
Tragic.
From Kansas City. So long, everybody.
So long, everybody. Sound a little disappointed there, man. Oh, you're right. Actually, I think I did turn the music off. I meant to turn off like the menu music, but I think I turned off like all music or something. I'm not sure. Welp. There we have it, guys. So we have Blake Bortles going 234 and a touchdown. Mahomes 134 and a touchdown. A very defensive game. Let's see. Where was that field goal? Oh, wait, that was the fourth quarter, I believe. Maybe it's not reviewable. Wow. Well, that's kind of garbage. I don't think, really? No, I can't even review the... I can't even replay... Really? They have a... You can review Blake Bortles taking a knee, but you can't review the field goal that Jacksonville made. What the... That's so stupid. Alright, guys. So, according to Madden, I guess, we have the Jaguars... Holy crap, really? That's interesting. We have the Jaguars taking beating the Chiefs 19-14. Very defensive game, very low scoring. What did Tyreek do? Really nothing. Tyreek only had like 2 catches for 20 yards or some crap like that. Sorry, 4 catches for 33 yards. Hunt, 5 receptions for 27 yards and 23 attempts for 48 yards. That's pretty unrealistic. 2 yards per carry, that's kind of garbage right there. Kind of garbage. All right, guys. So that is all for today, dudes. Like I said, if you're listening now and you weren't here earlier, I originally intended on doing The Walking Dead today, but given the fact that there may be a chance that they'd never actually finish the game because of Telltale being shut down, I don't necessarily want to continue with that series because I don't know if we'll even be able to finish it. So I don't want to continue it until I know for sure that someone's going to pick up the rest of the game and finish the season out. So That sucks, but hopefully someone will do it. But thank you guys for everyone who stopped by today. Thank you for Sam. Thank you to Sam for the $1 donation today, dude. Appreciate it very much, as usual. And thank you for everyone who left a like on the stream today, guys. Appreciate it greatly. Next time I'll be streaming tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, guys. Bye-bye.